How to make your Mickey motif square. This is what you will need to make the Mickey square. The yarn provided with issue 1, a tapestry needle, your 4mm crochet hook, some pins, a stitch marker or safety pin, and scissors for cutting your yarn. So let's get started. The first thing we are going to make is our background square. You will need your sky blue yarn and your crochet hook. Make a slip knot. Put the slip knot on your hook. Then chain 25 stitches. This is 25 on our chain here. Now we are going to double crochet in the second chain from the hook. This is the first chain, so this is the second. We'll work our first double crochet into this stitch. Double crochet in each chain stitch until the end of the row. Then, at the start of the next row, you are going to do one chain stitch and turn your work to go back the way you came. Double crochet in each stitch to the end. When you get to the end, remember to do one chain stitch and turn your work. You are now going to repeat the last row another 28 times. I still have a few rows to go, but I thought I'd show you what it looks like. It does curl up at the corners, but don't worry about that. It'll flatten out when it's finished. We need 30 rows in total, so I'll just have a count. That is our square done. I'll just show you how to finish off. Get your scissors, cut the end, and use your crochet hook to pull the end through. Next we'll make the Mickey motif. For this we need the coral yarn and our 4mm crochet hook. Start with the slip knot and do 2 chain stitches. We are going to be working in the second chain from the hook. That's that one there. We are going to do 6 double crochet stitches into the same place. On the next round, we are going to ignore that slip knot stitch there and start here. We are going to work 2 double crochet stitches into each stitch. So now we have 12 stitches. Pull the tail to close the hole in the centre. That is our second round. Insert a stitch marker now so that you can easily count your rounds later. On the next round we will be increasing to 18 stitches. To do this, we work 1 double crochet stitch into the first stitch and 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and just repeat until you have 18 stitches. This is where we will stop if we are making the ears. Carry on to complete the head. On the next round we will be increasing to 24 stitches. To do this we work 1 double crochet in the first 2 stitches and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and just repeat until you have 24 stitches. That's round 4 complete. We are going to increase the same way for the next 2 rounds. On the next round, we will be increasing to 30 stitches. To do this, we work 1 double crochet in the first 3 stitches and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and just repeat until you have 30 stitches. Okay, for the last round for the head, we will be increasing to 36 stitches. To do this, we work 1 double crochet in the first 4 stitches and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and just repeat until you have 36 stitches. Then work 1 slip stitch. Cut the yarn, leaving a long tail for sewing, and use your hook to pull it through and finish off. That is the Mickey head. Now we just need to make 2 ears. These are made in exactly the same way, so go back if you need to and stop after round 3. Now to sew on the ears. These will be sewn 6 stitches apart. Thread your needle. To sew it on, go through 1 stitch on this side and 1 stitch on this side, 1 stitch on this side, and 1 stitch on this side. Thread through to the back. Weave the yarn in on the back. Go through a few stitches one way and then the other way. Pull the end slightly and trim it off. Repeat on the other side. That is your finished motif. Now pin the motif onto the square. Take time to centre it. All you need to do now is thread your needle and go round the edge of the motif and sew it on. Try not to catch any of the corners as you go. Take the pins out as you pass them. That's all sewn in place. Turn it over and work a stitch through the middle to catch it in place. Weave in your end. Weave in any other ends. Then cut off the end. That is your Mickey square finished.